Welcome to She Coaches Coaches. I'm your host, Candy Motzek, and I'm going to help you find the clarity, confidence, and courage to become the coach that you are meant to be. If you're a new coach, or if you've always wanted to be a life coach, then this is the place for you. We're going to talk all about mindset and strategies and how to, because step by step only works when you have the clarity, courage, and confidence to take action. Let's get started. Hey, this is Candy, and I am so glad you're listening to this episode. Now, I just want to take a quick minute right now and let you know about my free Coaches Toolkit. In it, I share so many resources, tools, quizzes, and videos, all the things that you can use to make launching and growing your coaching business easier. So if you're looking for better ways to get started as a coach and sign clients, this free Coaches Toolkit is for you. These things could be the missing link that are going to help you solve everyday challenges and access highly effective ideas that can help you in all the areas of becoming a fully booked coach. And the best part is that they are completely free, and my gift to you for being a valued member of my community and a subscriber to this show. You can get access to all the resources contained inside the free Coaches Toolkit today by clicking the link in the episode notes or texting the word coach to 1-844-246-6259. Again, that is coach to 1-844-246-6259. Go ahead and register today, get access to all those resources, and I'm going to see you on the inside. Now, here's today's episode. I had fun planning this one, and the title that you're looking at, Are You Secretly Worried You're Not Good Enough to Coach or Sign Clients? Is not my original title. My original title was, I Want You to Be a Terrible Coach. But then I kind of thought you wouldn't listen to it, and I think that maybe, just maybe, what I share will surprise you and really help you too. Let me tell you about what was going on for me when I was taking my coaching program. I was Polly prepared. I was Penelope perfect. I had a list of questions in case I didn't know what to ask. I had a very, very, very quiet office, so I could never be disturbed. I had a plan with a backup plan, just in case I blew it and I made my client angry. I studied the techniques and tried to perfect them with my coaching buddies. Any of this sound familiar? Well, I thought that at least some of it might. And then a few months into our coaching program, we were doing a peer coaching call. And somehow it came out that I did all this preparation and perfectionism and polishing. And we laughed and laughed because guess what? They were doing it too. We were all trying to be perfect. And perfect is not fun. And perfect is hard. And perfect needs to go. So in that moment, we gave ourselves wholehearted permission to be terrible coaches, to mess up, to lose our train of thought, to get distracted, to not have very powerful questions, to not be well prepared, but to be present, to be intentional instead. Yes, terrible coaches. And do you know what happened? Well, let me tell you. We took the pressure off and we took the focus off of ourselves and placed it fully in this moment with our client, the here and now with our client. We listened even more deeply to what they were saying, to what they weren't saying, and to what needed to be said. We focused on them, and our coaching transformed because that's what really matters, the client. Listen, it was scary as all get up going into a coaching session, fully present, but with no plan, no list of questions, no hours of practicing beforehand. Because who knew what was going to happen, right? We left that control at the door when the call began. And truthfully, for me, it was one of the best lessons I ever learned. So I'm giving you permission, 100% permission to be a no good, awful, terrible coach who'd enter your coaching calls, whether they're in person or on the phone or on Zoom, and to leave you, your mind, your little worries about your life and how you show up with that client, leave those worries at the door. Get your mind off yourself and turn your focus to your client and watch what happens. Hey, I am so glad you're here listening to me. And now I want to hear from you too. What did you learn from this episode? I know it was short, but it needed to be said. And I think sometimes short episodes are really on point. So post a screenshot of the episode and tag me at Candy Motzek. Tell me what you learned. Tell me what you're going to do. Tell me where you're willing to be brave. Tell me, are you willing to be a terrible coach too? So I want to hear from you. I want to hear how this goes. And if you want even more help, and you've had enough of taking that slow road, or you're just feeling overwhelmed, then we should talk about how we can work together. Working with me is going to make your journey from startup to fully booked so much easier. And we're going to have fun too. So let's talk. Click the link in the episode notes to find out how to apply to work with me. And I'll be back and talk to you again next week. Thanks again for listening today. Please hop on over to Apple Podcasts and leave a review. Also, I would love to hear from you. Did something that I say resonate? What else would you like to learn about? Click the link in the player and leave a comment on the post. This is going to give me great ideas for future episodes so I can help you best. Join me again next week for more coaching, support, and teaching to help you become the confident coach you are meant to be.